The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when...
Hello, this is Patty Hunter, and this is my show called Patty's Page. Welcome! Today I'm doing a Skype interview with a wonderful person named Liz Graham, Graham, and she's in New York, and we're going to be starting pretty soon, chatting with her as soon as we get in touch with her. Thank you, and I'll be right back. Okay, name, rank, and serial number. Hello, Liz. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you.
You too, in the land of snow. My rank is singer-songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
My full name is Elizabeth, but you can call me Liz, because my friends call me Liz.
Yeah, I'll call you Liz.
And my last name is Graham.
Graham? Graham. Oh.
Like a graham cracker. And I think that's all I really have to tell you right now.
So, the reason why I'm interviewing you is because I have listened to several of your songs and your background is quite interesting.
You?
So let's talk about a wee bit about you now for my Fort Wayne listeners.
Okay. Well, first of all, hi Fort Wayne listeners. It's nice to see you all, and I hope you're enjoying this lovely winter.
It's cold here, girl.
Is it? Yeah, it's freezing, but I actually managed to go out and walk for 2 days, for the past 2 days. And I'll tell you, it's a mood lifter. It really helps a lot to get out there, even though it's so cold. You know, get some sunlight in your eyes.
Oh yeah. Well, how long was your bout with the snowing and all that?
It seems like forever. I have no idea. I've lost track of time, and I do have cabin fever, so I don't know where this interview is going to go.
Well, this is going to go. It's going to be shown in about a week or so.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about your new release, CD or single.
It's a single. It's going to be released on March the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to release it on March the 3rd because I think it's a lucky number for me, 3. And so we're going to hope for the best.
That's the same day our cats were born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're Pisces. Yeah.
So tell me about this song. What's it called? It's called Charcoal?
Charcoal on a Canvas.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a song about, would you like to know what it's about?
Yes, I do.
Probably should wait for you to ask me.
Okay. What's it about? Why'd you write it and all that?
Okay. Well, I paint, and I love the medium of painting with, with oil paints because you can change things around. But I also like to sketch things out first with charcoal. And so it's actually a song about wanting to paint somebody and find out all of their shadows and everything about this person. And I am meeting a lot of resistance.
Why?
He doesn't want me to really know him, and you'll have to listen to the song, dear audience, to find out why. He seems to have an attitude about a lot of things, and I'm just really trying to talk him into it the whole time during the song, and then towards the end, maybe I give up, maybe I'm mad, maybe I don't care anymore. Again, you'll have to find out.
So it comes out March the 3rd, 2015.
Yes.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to write?
I actually started with the idea many, many, many years ago. And when I first wrote it, I thought it would be fun to write a song with just 4 chords. And it morphed into something else then after a while, and I was, playing with the melody, and, a bridge came then afterwards, and it just kind of gelled when I finally went into the studio. But I wasn't sure, if it was going to be the song or not.
Oh, yeah. So who sings it with you? Does someone sing it with you?
Yes, I have 2 background singers.
Yeah.
They're my daughters.
Oh.
And that was like such a thrill because, we've always sung together, for the holidays and things like that. And, when they lived with me, we would sing around the house. And it was just really fun to bring them into the studio because I always was trying to get them to go into the studio. And they weren't interested because they knew what it was like to be a singer. We had rehearsals in my house, and I removed my sofa and brought in a PA and set up my drums for the drummer to use. He would just bring like his hi-hat, and his pedal that he was used to, and we would, rehearse there with the full band. And it was an interesting journey to make, and then we started playing up here in the Hudson Valley region, and we made a name for ourselves, and then it started to attract attention and things.
So you write all of your own music as well as lyrics and stuff?
Yes, I write the full song. So I have co-written some songs with people, and I co-wrote a dance song many years ago, and it was a hit in Europe. I co-wrote and sang a techno song in the film The Fifth Estate with Benedict Cumberbatch dancing to it, which is
stars.
Can you imagine? That was really exciting. So I do like to co-write sometimes. It depends,
Well, how many people have you worked with over the years?
Yeah, probably maybe just a handful.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I do like to just kind of lock myself in my room and write my songs. And I do enjoy the the whole process of that.
That's a lot of work.
It is, and it's fun. You write yourself, don't you?
Oh yeah, I write myself all over the place, dear. Oh, sorry.
You write on yourself?
No, I'm just kidding. You said you write yourself, so I've started to play with that one.
Artists, right? Or poets.
Yeah, I'm a poet, yes. And I have a book of poems coming out soon.
Nice.
So,
tell me more about that.
Well, it's basically spiritual gospel and message, how I feel about certain things, and my friends and stuff. So it's pretty good, about 50 poems so far. I've written over about 300 lyrics and poems.
Wow, and when did you start writing?
26 years ago.
Did it just come up upon you, or were you?
For some reason, I feel like I have to write what I feel. And since I am a spiritual person, I write about, God and Jesus and pro-life and all that sort. And I have a friend over in Holland who sang about 3 of my songs so far.
Nice.
And I had 2 songs done in Nashville. And Patricia Conroy, who is a Canadian famous singer, she sang one of my songs.
I heard that. I enjoyed that very much.
Oh, you heard it? Oh,
yes.
Okay. I remember sending it to you. I wasn't sure what you thought of it and all that. She has a good voice.
Yeah, very much so. So, our Canadian friends, a lot of talented.
Oh, you bet. I'm from Canada myself, eh? I'm from Toronto. Bob's from Northern Ontario.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I've spent some time in Toronto.
Oh, when was the last time you've been?
I think it must have been around this time last year. It was the last time I was there. It was May, actually May.
Hi, whoever's back there.
The videographer is back there.
Yeah, I've been here 20 years now in the United States. I haven't been back for a while. So you got yourself a guitar there. What you gonna do? You gonna play anything?
I'm not going to really play. It's just for the visual. It's
Oh, that's how you
cute.
feel secure with that.
It's a guitar. You look at it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
What kind of guitar is it? I know it's acoustic, but what style?
This one?
Yeah.
It's a tele acoustic actually. It's electric.
Oh yeah.
It's acoustic.
Mhm.
So you can plug it in. You can play it, or you can play it a little bit without an amplifier if you like. I'm using it for the video right now, so I kind of threw it on and I just left it.
So when it comes out, you're going to be putting it on YouTube or something?
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube. It'll be on a lot of sites. Let me see if I have where it's going to be in my right here.
Thank you.
La, 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 la.
You got a good voice. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to be on my show, because your voice is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And you're a nice person yourself, so
Thank you.
I know.
You're a nice person.
I
And
know.
You have to appreciate nice people, good people. You
I
do
have.
a lot of good things for people, and that was what actually, drew me to you, and wanted to talk to you and get to know you better because of what you do for people.
Well, I work for Three Rivers Arts Center for Kids that's helping children who have been abused and helping the homeless with their children and all. So
Wow.
we've been, Terry Doran, my boss, who's the founder, he started it about 3 years ago. So we've been going, all the television stations and councilmen and senators, they're getting into it as well. So we're doing our best to help the kids here, and hopefully throughout the nation as well if we catch on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's just so many people, and you just can't do enough for them. And it's a beautiful thing what you're doing.
oh,
So,
it's a beautiful thing what you're doing too.
Thank you. I hope to be able to do some good for people, and bring awareness, and maybe raise some money for some of these wonderful causes.
Fundraisers to help the
Yeah.
people who are trying to help the kids. How long have you been a writer?
I started writing when I was 8 years old. Yes. It's probably
A little higher?
It's probably a little bit before then, but I mean, it's just not believable if you go any lower than 8. But
Okay.
I found a book. I was at a school fair. I was 8 years old, wandering around, and I saw this old book, and it called to me, and I picked it up, and it was Robert Louis Stevenson, A Child's Garden of Verses.
Oh my, I haven't seen that. I haven't read that. My goodness.
It's fabulous. It's for children. It's on children's level, and so I picked up the book, and I saw it was actually the book is from 1916, and with these beautiful drawings and poems, and I still remember the poems. I could recite a poem to you right now from anything from the book, because it just blew my mind. And I took the book and I ran home, and I wrote down all the poems on a piece of paper.
Isn't that beautiful? Rhyming?
I hung them all around my room, and I was enthralled, because it's like, words can rhyme, and you can express yourself safely with these words, and
It's like therapy.
It is.
To me, it's like therapy.
It is. It's like, so now, I mean, I also was like wild about the drums, and then I moved on to the guitar, and it just saw more, and I was writing.
Yeah.
I was, making up songs and things like that, and it just became a safe haven for myself, and then I realized, I need to start sharing these songs with people, and you know, with some people, and because I know that there are certain songs that have like probably kept me alive, you know, and during hard times in my life, you know, just listening to them and trying to figure out,
you know, inner strength.
Yeah, like, you know, Joni Mitchell, when I discovered Joni Mitchell, I was like, oh my God.
Joan
She's the only
Baez?
person. Joan Baez is great, you know, but I love Joni because she wrote all her own songs, and I resonated with her, you know. And it was like someone else in this whole world feels the same way that I do. And it was like, wow, thank God, you know?
You weren't alone.
Right.
Yeah,
it felt like I was.
Well, most of my lyrics are inspirational, so to speak, you know. Is that what you started out doing when you were writing to inspire other people?
You know, I'm wildly fascinated with people and their lives and their trials and their tribulations, because let's face it, this is a very difficult world to maneuver. And you know, you need to stay strong inside of yourself, and you can learn from other people's, you know, journey. And
they can learn from you.
I love people and their stories, and so I write. A lot of times I'm inspired by other people, or you know, myself, or you know, I don't mean it like myself in that way. I just mean like how I relate to things that have happened. And, you know, and that's my thing.
Well, I think that's groovy. I say groovy. I'm dating myself.
No, you know, groovy is a great word. And
Is it
people
coming
in the
back?
recording studio, they still use it. It's not just, you know, Davy Jones and the Monkees.
Cool. I like that. I say groovy to the younger set, and they go, what? Well, you know, it's just like saying cool, or, you know, gag me with a spoon, or whatever you guys say nowadays and all that. Do you get in touch with the kids nowadays, or just the adults with your songs?
All ages.
All ages.
Pretty much it feels like, yeah, you know. And I hope so. I hope it resonates with all ages.
When you do your concerts, you do concerts?
Yeah, I do concerts. I'm starting back up again. I'm not doing it for a while. I was just doing house concerts. And that was a very, that was a great experience. So, it's just, you get up close and personal with people. You know, they talk to you, they tell you what resonates with them. You know, you hear their stories, and you know, it's great doing house concerts.
But you're going to venues now?
Yes, we're putting together a tour for the spring.
Come here, come to Fort Wayne.
Oh, great! Yeah, we'll do some stuff together.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, wow. Tell me more about your songs that you have been writing in the past, like this recent CD before this single. What was it called? Let me see. In 2013, you co-wrote and sang Daylight.
Yes.
Tell me about that. What's that supposed to be about? I know it's for TV, The Fifth Estate.
Yes, that's for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That Benedict Cumberbatch danced to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a song. That's the techno song.
Explain techno for us.
Techno it's like dance music. The very intense beat and throbbing lights. And, yes. So
Give me my
that,
face. Okay.
it's like my second techno song that I've
Sure.
done. I write folk. I love all sorts of music. I love country music. I love.
You don't have one set genre.
Really?
You don't. You do?
I'm not. I was.
You just sing.
I listened to Hank Williams every single night. My father played it. My dad was from the South, and he loved Hank Williams Sr. and I listened to that every night. He played it every single night, and it took a while to get used to Hank's voice.
Oh wow.
At first I was like, oh my God,
What is that?
For a little, girl, that's like a pretty intense voice, and the songs were intense.
Yeah.
And great songwriter.
What your favorite type of groups, singing groups, bands, pop music? I'm into Styx, really.
Oh, okay. Tommy.
Tommy Shaw,
Tommy Shaw, yeah.
Lawrence Gowan.
Yeah, I'm interested in listening to everything. I like classical. I like Beethoven and Bach. And
I was raised with that until I discovered rock and roll when I was 10. Mom said, "Oh no."
if Mom said no, then you knew you were on the right track.
Well, Beethoven, Bach, the whole bit, the whole gambit.
Yeah, the whole thing. And I also like Led Zeppelin. And I listen to Led Zeppelin. I listen to the Stones. Of course, everybody's listened to the Beatles. It's like you have to study the Beatles.
And Genesis.
Yeah, and I like Nirvana and Garbage and Hole, and I also liked I really liked Counting Crows, and so I started listening to everything. I've listened to all the folk singers.
Yeah. Buffy St. Marie.
Yes, she was like the original, really.
Yeah.
She started covering Joni Mitchell's songs.
Yes.
I listened to Judy Collins, of course, right? And then Crosby, Stills Nash, and that whole scene. And then, Crosby, Stills Nash and Young, a Canadian.
So Gordon Lightfoot, too. The record of the Edmund Fitzgerald, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Right? It's just anything I can get my hands on or hear, or I listen to it because I think everything has merit, except for maybe misogynist songs that, I don't like those.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite singer of all, besides Joan Baez?
Of all time?
Joni Mitchell, I mean.
I guess so, because, I was very young when I first heard her. I think that when you hear things when you're very young and impressionable, you're like a super fan.
Yeah.
So that it would have to be her, and she's just influenced so many people, and she's such an interesting character too. I still enjoy articles on her. She's just so honest about herself.
She's still around. Oh my goodness. She's still around.
She is. She just did a photo shoot for some clothes company. I mean, wow, go girl.
How old is she? In her 70s or 80s?
She's 70.
70. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I wouldn't mind having you back on my show again, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you, girlfriend. That's a very nice thing for you to say, and I appreciate that. And I'll be back.
I'll be back as
I'll be back.
Oops. Anyways, drop something. Anyways, we'll chat. Can we play your song Charcoal, or can we play another song for the ending of this beautiful interview?
Oh yeah, of course. You can. Would you like me to send you an MP3 to play at the end of this? I'll send you one as soon as we get off.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Peace out.
Ciao, everybody.
Ciao. Bye-bye, dear.
Bye now.
More memorable.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my love. God is with us always, not for the